action-packed weekend of battles that we're gonna be watching. All these battles, we're gonna recap all of them. But we could talk about some predictions right now, man. Starting with you have to be there because that's the one that's gonna be first.
Really quick though, what event are you looking forward to see the most?
Well, as a matter of fact, there is no pay-per-view for you have to be there because it's
Yeah,
called you have to be there. You can't. And you know what I like about that? It brings back that feeling of damn, what happened? You trying to call around, you know. I remember when the URL first started doing 8-day events and it wasn't no pay-per-views. If you wasn't in a building, there was no Twitter, there was no instant updates, there was nothing. You just had to wait till the battle dropped. And then on top of that, he would only drop like one round. And so there was all
yeah,
that always that anticipation.
yeah.
So with John doing right now, it's almost reminiscent of making of people wait and wonder. And
You
that's
think
why it's called you had to be there to because you're gonna miss out on some dope action-packed battles. And so when I look at this card, and I think we got New Jersey Twerk versus Clone, which was supposed to already had happened. And
yeah,
I spoke with both men about this. They ready to get this cracking, man. You got Loso
yeah.
versus Rosenberg Raw. Dre Dennis is Super Black, Cashflow Rizzy and Mallory. Come on, bro. PG Skillet, Henny Man, D Flames versus Luke Castro, JC versus Bad News, Excel and Reggie P. You got Jay Moore and Deuce. And that Jay Moore and Deuce is one that I really damn. I
I
just saw
I
Deuce in Orlando.
I think the reason why this event is not getting talked about enough is and it's not the card at all. The card's fire. The card's dope. I think with it no being with not it being pay per view, I think that's the reason also, and obviously the lack of promotion at the end of the day, man. It's like I don't
Yeah,
I barely hear anybody talking about this event. I barely seen the battle rappers talk about this event.
yeah,
And
you're right,
obviously
man.
and the fans can't support it if there's no pay-per-view. And obviously, with all the bootlegging stuff going on also, I think this what made John decide to, hey, let's do a no pay-per-view. But I think it hurts them also though, because no pay-per-view, your event ain't gonna be talked about. The only people gonna talk about it is the people that's there or the battle rappers there. So I think
And on top of that, you gonna get so many different conflicting stories coming from this
yeah,
event. Because
yeah,
one battler is gonna say, I won, and the other one's gonna say, no, I won. And we as fans don't have no proof of what happened. We gotta
yeah.
just wait till he
Well,
drop it, and
well, I'm gonna
that's the point of the card.
I'm gonna find a way to get some coverage on this event, and we'll find out what happens. But yeah, man, what you rate this event though, man? After looking at
Um,
this card,
let me see. You got Twerk and Clone, Rosenberg Raw and Loso fire. Drake Dennis Super Black fire. Rizzy and Mallory is fire. DI and PG is making his comeback, and they both some street talking dudes. Luke Castro and Flames. I like all the bad news in JC. Oh my god. Yeah, man. I'm gonna give it a good 8. I'm gonna go 8. I like this 8 out of 10 right now.
I'm giving it a 7. It's all
Uh
right. It's all right. It's decent to me. It's not a matchup that blows my mind and be like, "Oh my god, did they just book this battle?"
no, there isn't. I can agree with that. There isn't like a mind blowing matchup here, but in terms of just competition wise, I like the competitive nature of these battles.
And that's where I disagree with you because I don't like the competitive nature in this battle because I kind of know who's gonna win these battles already.
Oh shit! All right, let me see.
Well, let's go. Let's
Uh,
get to the predictions then.
well, it's
Let's.
so tough. It's so tough to bet against New Jersey Twerk,
Well,
but I know
no, wait,
Clone
no,
is going
wait.
to show up.
No, wait. Let's get to the predictions then.
Yeah, I'm going to it now. I'm trying to predict that.
No,
I got.
we're gonna go through each battle. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so which one you want to start with?
Let's start with the females. Cash Flow Rizzy versus Mallory X.
You know, Mallory. I like. You know, she almost beat Caution. She almost beat
Yeah.
Caution. But I got Cash Flow Rizzy, man. I got Cash Flow Rizzy. I don't know if these are 1 rounds or they're 3 rounders. So I'm just gonna call who I got winning. I got Cash Flow Rizzy over Mallory. I think her pin is better.
I think
She
all
got a
these
better pin.
I think they're all 3 rounds from what I know. Um, but as far as this battle goes, yo, Mallory probably think I'm hating on her, or I don't. That, but I'm taking Cashflow Rizzy because she's at home. Cashflow Rizzy has had a solid year last year. Mallory's going on the road, so it's different when you're battling somewhere like in the DMV at Martinis compared to when you're here. Obviously, she's been to Atlanta before also, but I think this is going to be a tough challenge for her. And both of them are part of the bullpen roster though, so this could be the battle for who's the female face of bullpen. And I'm taking
Mm.
Cashflow Rizzy in this battle.
All right. Let me
All right,
see.
Di the Henny Man versus PG Skillet.
PG Skillet at home, bro. And I don't want to bet against Di because he is really he's dope. You know, again, he don't get the credit he deserves. I do feel like with PG being at home and him being hungry for a good look, I'm gonna take him in the edge. I'm going with PG.
I'm going Henny Man. Henny Man, I think people need to stop playing with him, man. He's on these cards for a reason. They book him for a reason, and he wins his battles, man. So
Yeah,
I think even though Henny Man is on the road,
I
I
thought
just
you always go with the home winner. I thought that's So
I
now
mean,
I'm starting to see that this home winner shit of yours is like it's over with. Like you don't even believe in your own
bro,
philosophy no more. Cause
hold
you
on, man.
starting to pick the away guys now.
Hold on. I'm not gonna let you do that to me, man. Henny Man, he's good. His win loss ratio on the road is pretty good, man. Now,
Yeah, but I
if
felt like
Henny
you
Man
not
was going,
giving PG Skillet no credit.
when was last? What was the last PJ skill battle?
That's why I'm telling you. It's been a minute since I've seen him. And
And he's
because
gonna
I
be
know that this
rusty.
is a look for him, he gonna go crazy. It's now or never for PG Skillet for me.
So you saying Henny Man's giving him the shot?
Yeah. I think right now, yeah. And it's crazy because a couple years back, PG Skillet would have been giving Di to Henny Man. But again, how this culture works is like it's almost like, what have you done for me lately?
Mm,
And like you mentioned, Di been going crazy. He's
mhm.
winning. He's winning.
Yeah.
Like I ain't been seeing PG Skillet around, man. So I feel like
So
he can't play.
so
He
you
can't play at home.
so you saying all of that for you to still pick PJ Skillet?
I got PG Skillet, man. I felt like
Alright, alright.
because when he was outside, he was always fired. He never was trash
Uh,
to me.
alright, let's go to our next battle. We got this battle was actually the last battle that got added, and it's Jay Moore versus Deuce.
Doug, Jay Moore been on fire. He been on fire. However, his opponent is also one of those guys that should be ranked higher. Should be if we just talk about skill set. Deuce is one of the better battle rappers, just in general. And he's hungry. I just spoke with him in Orlando. I feel like this is the fight that Jay Moore really got. This is going to get him over to another level if he can beat Deuce. However, I don't think he's going to be able to beat Deuce. Not at the bullpen. I'm going with Deuce with this one, man.
Well, I'm going with Jay Moore, man.
I mean,
Um,
yeah. I mean, you can't
I'm
be.
going.
I don't
I
think
no.
neither one of
I'm
us is
Jay.
wrong.
Jay Moore is not just gonna win. He's gonna 30 deuce. Oh,
What? Come on, 30. You must not really know what Deuce is capable of, man. Deuce is
I
one
just
of the slicker rappers, better punchers. He don't rap like nobody. He got his own style, but I mean, I gotta respect your opinion. You said 30.
I just Jay the just the way Jay Moore's been rapping right now is like he cannot be beat. It doesn't matter what platform you put this guy on, he's gonna find a way to win. I haven't seen Deuce for a very long time. When I don't see you battle for a long time, it's just rust comes into play, and I just feel like Deuce was just never one of them guys to to have that impact. He just never had that impact for me. Like we know more about Jay Moore than we know about Deuce right now. Jay Moore had his setbacks, but Jay Moore came back and he has made an impact. We're not
And then
that familiar
again,
with
this, similar to why I picked
it.
similar to why I picked PG Skillet, is I feel like Deuce was like, all right, we ain't seen you for a minute. I know he was handling some life stuff. He's back. He want to get back to where he was at and grow higher. And this is a good shot for him to do it. And I don't think he's gonna miss his opportunity. That's why I got
and this is and
Deuce.
this is a good shot for Jay Moore. He's on a bigger platform too, some more opportunities if he spazzes out.
Right? Yeah, that's true. Because Jay Moore, yeah, I mean that's a great battle. In fact, that's probably outside of Twerk and Clone. That's probably my favorite battle in this card for sure. That's my favorite battle
All right,
besides Twerk and Clone.
all right, let's go to the next battle. We got Super Black versus Dre Dennis.
Drake Dennis, haymaker machine, uh, probably the most experienced battler in history. Yeah, Super Black is one of the more slept on writers in battle rap. His pen is actually crazy. This is like haymakers versus. Oh man, I don't want to go against Super Black, man. Not at home. Not at home, man. But Dre be finding ways to win, bro. I gotta go with Drake Dennis, dog. Dre's just, he be winning. He's winning these battles, bro.
Yeah. I'm going
Damn.
I'm going with Dre also though. I'm just not a big fan of Super Black. I'm more of a bar guy. Like Super Black, he's very entertaining. He's great at angles, but when you stand up in front of those bars that Dre Dennis has, I think it's just a different. Like we forgot, man. Dre Dennis. Some people had him beating Rum Nitty, and
Yeah, yeah.
this was not on Gates of the Gardens. This was in the DMV.
Right. I remember
Like
that.
Dre Dennis, he went toe to toe with you. He went toe to toe with Geechee. Like he could do it all. I
That's
mean,
why that's why I said when you talk about experienced, he it's so difficult to beat Dre Dennis, bro. I got
yeah,
Dre, and I don't
one
want to go against Super Black at home, knowing his pen is actually crazy.
one of the
So
most underrated in Jersey that don't get talked about, and one of the most underrated punchers of all time. Also, when you talk about Dre, not too long ago, like we were talking about how many battles he had. He might have as many battles as you of all time.
he's got more than everybody. He's got more
Yes,
than me. I think he's got more than the Source and Disaster and
come
DNA.
on, man.
He's number
Come on,
one.
man. All right, so we I guess we both got Dre. Let's move on over to our next battle, and that is Lou Castro versus D Flames.
Castro. I don't even like this. Not and not to like belittle D Flames, but Castro got. I think he got a few of the intangibles that D Flames has been looking for in terms of just like not just being dope with the pen, but also being entertaining, captivating. He's just not as captivating as Luke Castro. Few of the elements that he needs in his game, Luke Castro already has those things. Uh, yeah, Luke Castro.
I think this is going to be a preference. I think it's going to be a very debatable battle. Luke Castro has been one of them guys where it's like he's gets on his little run,
Right.
he gets stopped, run, stop, run, stop. So it's like I think this is a very important battle for Luke Castro because it can determine where he goes the rest of the year. Lou makes good music also. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
Um
yeah, for sure.
D Flames, I think he's one of the guys from Bullpen that is not where he's supposed to be. And I think this battle could determine a lot of things. I think this is going to be a very entertaining, bar heavy battle. If you want some entertainment in this battle, I would
Yeah,
recommend this
yeah.
battle. But I'm going for the home team. I'm going D Flames over Lou Castro in this one.
All right. Let me see. What do we got next? We got
Oh, you're.
XL and Reggie P.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I missed that one. XL and Reggie P. I'm going with Reggie P in this battle.
Over XL. Hey, Reggie P fire. He
Oh
definitely can
yeah.
win this battle. I'm just going with the experience of XL, bro.
Wow.
But Reggie P definitely can. And I'm gonna say this. To me, this is the closest battle of the night.
Hell
This is the
no.
closest one. I think if yeah, I got Excel 100, Reggie P 96.
This is the closest battle.
Yeah, this is going to be the
Well,
closest one to
well,
call.
well. This next battle might be very close because it's Bad News versus EFB member JC.
Sorry, bro. I don't think this is going to be close, man. I mean, shout
Wow,
out to
come
Bad
on.
News.
Okay, here's
Shout
your
out to Bad
bias goes,
News.
man. Tell me why JC's gonna win. Go ahead, man. I'm
He's the
ready for
Reaper,
this.
man. He's the Reaper. One of the top, arguably top five writers of all time in battle rap.
Oh,
Uh, Bad News. Again, I always call this man a professional battle rapper. He's super entertaining. His energy. He's one of the few that can match my energy. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and he has
but
haymakers.
what? Go
But
ahead.
at the end of the day, when we look at this shit in black and white, I'm not looking at what's happening on stage. I'm listening. I want to just see this one. I just want to put my earphones on and not look at the back and just listen to this one. And if I'm listening, I feel like JC is going to show he is a few levels above Bad News in terms of what they can write down on that piece of paper. And so I got to go. And I'm EFB on top of that. So you got to throw the EFB bias in there as well. But take that out of it. I still got JC just as a guy who prefers the super intricate shit, the slick, witty. Yeah, man. I gotta go JC. And
Um,
I'm not sure if this is gonna be close, man. Like no,
no, it would.
that's no shot to my man Bad News because Bad News is my bro. But I think he
Well,
might be, I don't know. I don't want to say he overmatched. But if
well,
he
hold
gonna win,
on.
is wait a minute.
I,
Hold on. Did that say main event? Oh, damn. Oh, that's the main event. Oh, I didn't even know that. That's main event too. Damn. All right, News. If there's ever a chance to prove me wrong and shut me up, this is it.
well, okay. So here's the thing, though, man. Home field advantage. This is where it matters,
You just
man.
said, huh? You
You know,
just called it
okay,
for the
okay.
other. You called it for D
Hold
out of
on,
Henny,
man.
man.
Wait. Hold on, man. When you look at the name PG Skillet, and then you look at the name
Right,
Bad
right, right, right,
News,
right, right. I'll see that. I'll get
you
that.
who we know who's the bigger name. We know who you know who the fans come to see, man. And and I just think that it's going to be a huge advantage for Bad News. Bad News just had a classic with Bill Collector. He's been up against Geechee Gotti. He's been against Danny Myers. So no, let's act like he hasn't been gone against guys with the pens. And with JC, with the guys with the pens, that it has been shown and proven that you could have a great pen and still get your ass whipped in the battle. That's what happened with Sue Surf and JC. Forgot about that. That's what
Yeah,
happened with Loaded Lux versus Geechee Gotti. We forgot about that.
right,
So, so sometimes the pen. Sometimes it's just not.
right.
You gotta have
J,
more
J
than that.
I will say this: JC do need to bring out the animal side in him in this battle.
And that's
I
the
don't
same
want the
thing.
I don't want the laid back JC that's just trying to out rap. You got to be animal with bad news, man, because
I think
he's like that for real.
I think JC will be getting in his face because especially with the crowd behind Bad News, and Bad News have a habit of getting people's faces and barking on people. I think it's gonna
JC, turn up,
I
bro.
I think it's gonna be like that. So, but with that being said, man, I'm taking Bad News in a 2-1 battle.
Oh man.
2-1 battle. Now, this is called a close battle. I think this will be close. I think you're wrong. I think you're just you speak so highly about JC, and you're just overlooking what Bad News could do. And you look at his past couple
Also,
opponents.
hold on though. But watch this. I'm going with hard data. So when Bad News gets in front of the elite battle rappers, his win percentage is not very high. Does he compete? Does he make it good fights? Yes. Watch his battle versus starting with me. Did very well, could not quite get over the hump. Watch his battle with Geechee Gotti. He did well, could not get over the hump. Watch his battle with Tay Rock. He did well, could not get over the hump. His
Do
history
you
does
do
not
you
his history does not show that once he gets in front of the elite battle rappers, he's gonna win these battles.
hold on, man. Did you just realize the names that you mentioned?
The elites, and JC is one of the elites. He's in EFB with me and Geechee
No,
for a
no, he's
reason.
not. No, he's not. He's not. He is not in the same class as Danny Myers. He's
He's in
not
the
in the same.
same group with
No,
us for a
hold on.
reason.
Okay, Next is in the same group with you guys. Franchise is in the same group, but he ain't. They ain't in the same class as you
They
guys.
got their own thing though.
Look at
Like
this, man. Look at this. Look at this.
Next
When you
and
talk,
franchise are different type of animals.
dude, when you talk about Tay Rock, Geechee Gotti, Danny Myers, they are not. JC is not in the same class as them.
Well,
JT.
but okay, cool. Even if okay, you are welcome to have your opinion, and that's fine, right?
Do you
But
think
what you
JC is in the same?
but
Do you
what
think
you
JC is
can't
in the same
say.
class as you? Do you think that?
Me and JC had a great battle. We've been in
No,
this. We've
no.
been in. We've been in several groups. I feel like I'm the best in the world. So I don't put
Okay,
nobody.
hold on.
I don't put nobody in the class with me. So,
Okay, there you
but I
go.
will
That
say,
that 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 proves my point. He
but
is
I
not in
will
the.
say this. I will say this. He still is an elite battle rapper. Like JC's not mid tier. He's an elite level battle rapper. There's a reason why he got a surf battle. There's a reason why he was getting ready to get a Loaded Lux battle. The man is elite. I don't think Bad News is going to be able to beat JC based on his history of losing versus elite battle rappers.
Well, if you look at JC's history, he got 30 by Sue Surf. At least.
But Surf is another elite level battle rapper though.
Well, so guess what? When JC, when Bad News went up against Rock, Geechee, and you, he didn't die. JC died against Sue Surf, man.
We're not talking about JC. We're not
Oregon.
talking about JC versus Surf right now. We're talking about JC
I'm
versus Bad News now. Unless you saying Bad News is the same level as a Sue Surf. Now it'll make sense to me if you're saying Bad News is the same level as Sue
I
Surf.
think I think you're downplaying the work that Bad News has done, man.
I'm not downplaying his skill or his
You
work because
talk you talk
he's
you're
a.
talking about
I call this man a professional battle rapper. He's
You
one
talk
of
about
them.
you just mentioned the elites that he's went up against. Like, what do you
Yeah,
expect?
but he's not winning.
What would you expect him to do? You expect him to win those battles? You
No,
expect him to beat
no,
Kichi? You expect him to
no,
beat Danny Myers? You
no,
expect him to beat
no,
Tay Rock?
no. So why would I expect him to be JC? That's what I'm saying. Like if you
Because
can't,
JC is not in the class of the three that we mentioned right now. I
they
don't look
will
at JC.
tell. They will tell you
JC,
JC is in the same class as them.
of course, they're biased. What this is what JC is, and I hate to do this to this man because I like JC, man. I think he's a great person. I think JC is a one trick pony, man.
So when you say one trick pony, what does that mean? He
Pen,
only
that's
can
all
do
he
what?
had. Pen. That's what he
Okay,
has. A pen.
even if I can slightly agree, because he do got stage presence. Hold on, let's not take away. I don't think, and despite the man's dancing ability, he's really not one of the better battle rap performers. But his presence and his aura alone makes up for whatever else he might be lacking in. And that's why I say, JC, for this bad news battle, you gotta turn up. Don't just sit there and rap like you just rapping poems and you're being highly skilled poetic wise. No, you gotta be an animal with bad news. So I got JC. I got JC, man. I'm not going against, I'm not gonna change my mind.
Well, this could be a never-ending story. So you're not gonna budge. I'm not gonna budge. So
We just
I'm
got,
taking.
hey, you had to be there. I'm not gonna be there. You're not gonna be there. We gonna just be hearing different stories. We're gonna be hearing that JC got 30, and we're gonna be hearing that bad news got 30. And we
I
ain't gonna
wanna.
know, and that's why it's called you had to be there.
I wanna make a
So,
wage. I wanna make a wager on it because you talking crazy now.
all right, yeah, we can put a little light 20 on it.
Okay,
We
let's
put a
go.
light 20.
All right, let's go
Mark
to
that
the.
down. We go to Loso versus Rosenberg Raw. Oh, I got Loso.
I got Loso also.
Loso, Loso is just he's super. His IQ, his angle game, his performance. What he say? I got a charisma, performance, and a flow that's cold. Like I don't necessarily know if Rosenberg's street talk and his aura is going to be enough to overcome all the different type of weapons that Loso has. Also, Loso pen has really been improving over the last couple years. He's getting better with hiding the punches. You not being able to see what he's about to say. You can't predict what he's going to do, and he can get in out of those rhyming pockets. He just does so much more than Rosenberg Raw, and that's no shade to Rosenberg because Rosenberg is a very formidable MC. However, in
um,
this matchup, I think he's overmatched.
I I'm taking Loso also. Definitely a fan favorite. Definitely at home. I think he's like he's the face when it comes to bullpen. Come on, man. When you take back to back nights battles against Geechee Gotti and Tay Rock,
And
and
arguably beat both of them.
yeah, that's crazy though.
That's not getting talked about enough.
Rosenberg, I think what Rosenberg has shown to me, man, and I hate to say this, that when he's not on that RBE stage, he loses, man. We seen what happened on that Chrome 23.
With
He lost.
what was that Shayna?
Yeah, on Chrome 23 when he lost to Shayna. And then you look at when he came back to Chrome 23 in Miami, he lost to Av.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
he wasn't supposed to be Av though, man. I just tweeted out yesterday that Av has a very high winning percentage in battle rap. Like Av
I
don't have
mean,
many losses,
come on.
bro.
He had a chance though, man. It's not like he didn't have a chance.
I don't think he did, bro.
There's no way you're not gonna take a battle and you feel like you can't beat somebody.
No,
You're
I think so, bro. I think there are some battlers be
no.
like, I
Well,
know I can't win this one. I just need this money.
that's kind of dumb. Why would you do that for?
Because they want the money more than the win. They don't care about the win.
There is no battle rapper out there. I might be wrong, but I don't think there's no rapper out there that's gonna take the battle and they know they're
Shit.
gonna lose the battle.
Shit. You know what, man? I might have to do an interview series now. I might have to do an interview series, and a lot of them might not want to admit it, but I know some specific battles where the nigga knew he was finna lose, bro, because the nigga was like, "Look, man,
What's
as
the
long as I
point?
can make it a fight, if I could just make it a fight, I'm cool with. I'm cool with that."
This is what a battle rapper always says. They said the money got to be right and the opponent got to be right. They're not gonna say, okay, the money is right, but the opponent is not right. And normally, when the people that say that are the battlers, that's like the big names, the top tiers. They always tell you that.
The opponent can be right for different reasons.
Nah,
It
there's
can the
no way.
opponent
There's
the opponent can be right for, all right, this is good for my legacy, it's good for the competition, or this opponent, even though I don't feel like I can win this battle, it's still a dope thing on my
when
legacy
you
and my
t- so
resume.
so when you take a battle, you know you could beat any opponent you go against, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. End of discussion.
But that's me. I'm not like all the rest of these battle rappers though. Not every battle rapper is Danny
Come
Myers.
on, come on, man. Ask
I
ask
don't
any
compare myself to none of these
ask
dudes. Like
anybody
I'm
ask
not like
any
no other
ask
battle rapper.
ask anybody from EFB. I guarantee you they are not gonna say that.
No,
I'm
no, no, none of them, none of them. But I do know battle rappers that be like,
you know what?
I can't win this battle, but I
You
just
know what?
it's a look for
You know
me.
what? You know what, man? I want you to prove me wrong. Go ahead and prove me wrong. Whenever you find that out. But
Yeah, man.
As far as Rosenberg goes, as the losing streak he's been on, he's going back on the road. I know that we had RBE events on over there before, but he's going against a fan favorite in Atlanta on Bullpen. I think Froze, man. I think he's just too much tapped in and dialed in the blogging and media world, man. I think he talks more about that instead of who he's battling right now or who he wants to battle.
I be blogging every day. I do interviews. I just dropped the whole documentary at Nome, and I'm still outside going crazy every one of these
But
battles.
but like you said though, not everybody is like you.
Oh yeah, you got a point.
But I got Loso though, man.
Um,
I think Rosenberg will win one round, but I just don't. I just think Loso got this one.
well, okay, last one. You got New Jersey Twerk versus Clone. This is a makeup battle. This was supposed to already have happened. Both men have had ample amount of time to revise their rounds, uh, add some stuff to the rounds, and make sure they're super memorized. So I don't want no excuses from neither man as far as not getting through their material clean. I'm not Av. Clone was really locked in when they were supposed to battle, and you could see it in his face during the interview that he was highly disappointed that Twerk couldn't make it. Twerk obviously had a medical issue, so he definitely couldn't do the battle. But now you got an even more motivated Clone that he got a point to prove. He's out for blood. This is a great match for him. It's a good look for him. But then you're also talking about one of the battle rap anomalies, and that's New Jersey Twerk, one of the most explosive, electrifying battle rappers that we ever seen. Yes, he has had his issues as far as not getting through his material, choking, stumbling, no shows, all these different things. But when Twerk is 100%, bro, I don't even know just off top of my mind that I could think of 3 people that can still beat a 100% New Jersey Twerk. And he, man,
I'm taking Twerk, man. I think it will be a 2-1 battle, man. Twerk is just too explosive, too electrifying, man. I know the battle's not out with J2, but you seen what he did against J2, obviously front and center.
yeah. I mean, well, again, Twerk's first round versus J2 is just, again, man, he is just
J2.
too good, bro. I will say, even from my experience battling Clone is amazing, amazing, amazing. He could talk that street talk better than a lot of
Man,
MCs.
one of the best punchers in the game too.
Also one of the best punchers. Um, he gotta match Twerk his essence, his presence, his just everything. He gotta match that. I can't go against Twerk right now. I think Twerk is his own biggest enemy. If Twerk can get through these 3 rounds clean, I'm gonna go Twerk 2-1. Other than that, if he can't, I'll tell you what, Twerk, you can't miss a line. You can't have a slight stumble this time, bro, because Clone is not, he ain't the guy to play with. I can say that from experience. I battle both men. Both of these guys are super tough warriors. Twerk is just, I don't know, man. He's an anomaly, like I said. But those are my predictions. We're
Yeah.
gonna see how these turned out, and we ain't gonna be able to know until we actually see these battles for ourselves, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna be
Really,
hearing
really,
winners for both MCs.
really quick. Who you got battle of the night?
You gotta go. You gotta go. I mean, you got Twerk and Clone, bro, and then you got Jay Moore and Deuce, but I got Twerk and Clone. Twerk and Clone, bro. Battle of the night.
JC and Bad News battle of the night.
Not bad. Not bad.
Performance of the night.
Performance of the night. You know, I like Bad News. You like Luke Castro. When Twerk is on the card, it's kind of hard, but I'm gonna go. I got Loso, man.
I got Twerk.
I got Loso.
Twerk.
Yeah, like I said, it's hard to bet against Twerk, but I don't know, man.
All right.
I'm going Loso at home with the performance of the night. Battle of the night, Twerk and Clone.
So make sure you go get your tickets. There will not be no pay-per-view available for
if you are in the area, please pull up. If y'all can pull up, if y'all can fly out, whatever.
I might have Doc do some coverage for me, man. Doc be at every event.
Yeah, Doc be there. He could give us some updates, man. Because I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to tweet me some bars or something. And if you look at the bullpen post on their on Instagram page, it says you do not, and do not is capitalized. You do not want to miss this. You had to be there. And I like the excitement of this car. I like the feel of it. The more of the private, like ain't no outside cameras, no pay-per-view. You literally have to be in the building to see these matchups. Salute to John, salute the bullpen,
Hey,
and all the battlers on the card.
Really